Welcome back to the Movieverse podcast. I'm your co-host Ben, Benji Bay, Benji Boothang, BMT. This is your other co-host, Kendrick.
BMT. Kendrick Lamar.
Kendrick Lamar.
Kay Lee.
Kate. Whoa.
Wait a second.
All right. Anyways,
Ben Parker. Is that you?
What?
Ben Parker.
Ben Parker.
Oh, Uncle Ben.
Is that in my future?
Uncle Ben.
Is that in my future?
Is that one of those Nexus Points events or whatever you call it?
Is that in my future?
Is that going to happen to you?
Or do you think that's in my future?
Kid,
I need to know now. I need to know now.
Future kid's going to be
I need to know now.
Future kid's going to be like, don't lecture me.
to know now.
I don't know yet. Dude, that's not a question for me. I hope it's not in your future.
Let's hope not, because it's not Ben Parker. But anyways, we're back with another full movie review.
Yes,
we are talking about Spider-Man Brand New Day.
Spider-Man Brand New Day.
That is not why we're wearing these hoodies if you're new to
it works.
But it works today. These are our hoodies we wear every week.
True.
We are going to be having our logo on it soon, though, so hopefully that happens pretty soon. So it'll say the Movieverse with our logo that you see.
Verse.
And hopefully we'll be going to movies and stuff once we get that logo on, sometimes with these hoodies on.
That'd be sick.
Be sick.
The winter coming up, dude.
Facts, though, facts. Anyways, Spider-Man Brand New Day, really hyped event, obviously, this week. Just some quick updates
Beyond
on
hyped.
it. $927 million opening weekend. It's the second highest all time.
Next to Endgame.
It was domestically only a couple million behind Endgame, I believe. Like, it was right there with Endgame domestically.
Endgame.
I thought it said 2.5 million it was below by 2.5 million.
I thought it was above it just by a little. I don't know, though. I think it might have.
With it being that close,
Yeah.
I mean, it could have.
I saw something funny, though, that was like the top 3 opening days were Endgame, Spider-Man, and Infinity
Spider-Man.
War, and Spider-Man was in all 3 of them. And I was like,
No facts.
dang, that's right.
He's pulling right now. And then you got Zendaya, who's in $3 billion movies this year. Most likely she will be by the end of the year.
Yes, she will.
So
Dang,
anyways,
that's crazy. I didn't think of that.
crazy.
historic.
ScarJo used to have that record set in stone, but sorry, ScarJo, you might get beat by some of these other actors and actresses soon.
Sure. And they got so much time.
Yes.
Anyway, historic weekend.
Historic
Spider-Man
weekend.
is killing it this weekend.
So we're going to talk, as always, every week, like we do, about what we liked about the movie, what we were mixed on, and what we didn't like.
Yep.
One second, you keep telling them what we're going to do.
This will be a fun one to do, all right, guys? But before we get started, make sure to like and subscribe. Check us out on all social media platforms, Instagram, YouTube, like and subscribe. Check us out on TikTok. That's where we post all of our short form content. And the big question we're going to ask after we talk about Spider-Man Brand New Day is, does it belong in the movie multiverse or Forgotten Timeline?
Wow.
Is this one we want to keep in that movie multiverse
Facts.
on our shelves to be collected forever, or do we just want it to just dust away and go into the void?
Exactly.
And we're going to find out. It's like dust
Well
away
said.
like just spider webs on a wall.
Thank you
know?
for saying all of that, since
Yeah.
I was dying over there.
Yeah, I'm glad you're okay.
We think I'm all right.
This will be a fun one to talk about. I think there's a
Very
lot to
fun.
say about this movie. Let's just say spoilers are on the table.
Spoilers
this is
are on the
spoiler
table.
free, all right? It's been out enough time. You
we're
would know
gonna be
everything
talking
by
spoilers.
now. Our spoilers are in this video.
There's going to be spoilers. If you haven't seen it or you don't want spoilers, just drop a comment. Let us know what you thought about the movie or what you think you're going to think about the movie. Maybe save the video, come back to it, tell us your thoughts after you see it.
Do it.
All that normal spiel stuff.
All that spiel.
Yeah, let's start out with, so I don't know if it's upped any more recently. I'm guessing it stayed right at it, but Letterboxd 4.2 out of 5. After its first premiere, 3.6 out of 5. And it jumped all the way up to a 4.2. I don't know if it's gone any higher than a 4.2. I would guess not. It seemed like it was staying steady there.
Yeah.
Most common score on Letterboxd is a 5 out of 5. Second most common 4 out of 5, and then third most common 4.5 out of 5.
Yeah.
So very well reviewed, very highly reviewed.
Yeah.
And then on Rotten Tomatoes, we've got a 90%. I think is what it stood at. It was at a 91
audience?
for a while, but then I think it dropped back to a 90, and then 98% audience.
Yeah. Just like the highest for an MCU film or something.
Yes.
So that's crazy.
So it's doing really well. Got crazy motion. Now, as always, does a Rotten Tomatoes score mean a movie's like fantastic? Not necessarily just means everybody thinks it's an enjoyable movie.
Most of the time, they're good movies. When they get those high ratings.
When they get those high ratings, if everybody thinks it's enjoyable, there's usually a big chunk of people that love it.
But then,
that's where
got like a 90.
Which one?
Last Jedi's got like a 90 something.
Yeah, that's crazy.
89, something like
that's crazy. But then you look at like Letterboxd is where I go, okay, 4.2. The most common score is 5, 4, 4.5. Like, yeah, this movie's great.
If you can get the average in the 4s at all, it's pretty
tough.
solid.
pretty tough to do. I think even No Way Home's like a 3.9.
Yeah, it's really hard to even get to a 4.0. So
yeah, this movie obviously very well reviewed, and we'll give you our thoughts now. Spoiler warning: we are in love with this movie, so let's go into it. Let's just get it out of the way. Anything we didn't like? I don't think so. There was nothing personally that I didn't like in the movie.
Yeah, I think I was just mixed on some stuff, but there's nothing I didn't like.
Okay. Nothing we didn't like.
Honestly,
mixed category,
yeah,
and in this category, we always do what people could be mixed onto, not just us, but anybody in general. Let's go ahead and let you start that. You always do better in the mixed category.
I'm trying to think what people would be mixed on. I mean,
I would say, technically speaking, it's got a little bit of a runtime.
It does. I was about to say that.
I mean, it's not like egregious.
2 hours and 40?
2 hours and 30.
30?
It's not egregious, but like
It's
I do
got a
think
runtime.
some people could
have mentioned pacing.
Yeah.
In other reviews I've seen. There's that. There's
first fit. Some people are gonna have a problem with. I think even though it's working for everybody. I think that first 10-15 minutes, people will feel like they maybe were expecting something else.
Yeah.
Because I feel like coming right off No Way Home and that emotion, you could possibly, like me, going into it, think that the emotion is going to hit a little bit right on the tracks right away, but they instead skip 4 years.
Yeah.
Or 3 years, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And I think to some people that just could feel weird. Even if it's not the emotion aspect of it, could just be like, I know you brought up that first 10 minutes feels a little weird.
A little clunky to me. And I think I looked into it a little later, and I'm pretty sure it was re-edited a lot. So I think originally there was going to be some more in that. I know they had more villains they were going to put in it too in the montage sequence.
Yes, even the villains they show, I bet they shot more with those villains.
Yeah,
too.
same. And
you
so
get these little glimpses.
Yeah, and I think for me it was just like we skipped 4 years of like college like in the span of like 5 minutes. So like
yes.
For me, I wanted a little more time hanging out in there. Not that it necessarily ruined anything by having it the way it is, but I can tell it's a little chopped up. Like I can tell they probably filmed some stuff and they're like, you know what, let's condense it. We're just gonna make it a quick montage.
Yes.
And not the worst decision, but that's why I'm mixed on it.
I think at the end of the day, like if I was writing my dream scenario, I would have loved, because we are obviously going to get a whole trilogy here.
Yeah.
It's like let's be honest. We're gonna get three movies total for this. 4, 5, and 6 is what I mean.
Oh yeah.
So like my dream scenario, technically, I just feel this was a teeny bit rushed in the timing, because I feel like you really still could have done a college Peter Parker prior to this movie. I think this could have been a movie number 5 to me, honestly, and do a 4 that is a little bit more revolved around him not being around MJ and Ned much.
Yeah.
Him trying to deal with a lot, maybe bring in like a Gwen Stacy for a movie, just
that
something.
That was going to be exciting, yeah.
I feel like you could have done a little something in between the jump we did. That's all for me.
I agree with that.
And I think movie 5 easily could be this. But then when you look at the grand scheme, once you've seen the whole movie, you go, okay, yeah, I mean, they had a plan going into the movie, and the plan very well works. And so it's kind of like, okay, they succeeded at what they wanted to do, and they succeeded at it really well. I just think that first 15 minutes feels a little clunky as well.
They mentioned like what the test audiences gave notes, and they hated the first cut of it, and we're like, let's redo that. So I'm sure it went down very differently in the beginning, and I'm sure they went, you know what, let's just do it the way we want to do it.
Well, it was also that Tom Holland said the test audiences were asking for something that he and the creatives actually disagreed with, and they stuck with what they wanted.
Oh.
And not what the test audiences wanted.
Yeah, that's what it seemed
They
like.
even did some things that the test audiences wanted, and Tom was like, no. I don't think that's the right way
Which
to
is,
go. So I
funny.
think that's good.
Yeah, because we always were like, why don't we just always do what the test audience wants? But I don't think they're always right.
No, no.
So yeah, that's mixed. I think people would be mixed a little on... What else would they be mixed on? There was something I was thinking of. I can't remember.
I mean... It's really hard to say. I mean, I think they handle all of the there's no cameos in this movie. Everybody serves a purpose.
Yeah,
I think some people could still say, oh no, even that, like for the most part, I've seen even like
positives.
Hardcore reviewers say like this does it well.
They're like it feels like a universe like
lived in.
Yeah. I think like my only other mixed thing was just a little bit of the time spent on Jean Grey, but on my next next 2 watches, it's kind of gotten better.
Because I was going to say I didn't feel it.
So I've seen it 3 times now.
You told me before I went into my first viewing that you felt that. I didn't feel it.
Yeah.
I kind of thought it was a perfect amount.
And I think... for
our villain,
and it was, yeah. I think like more like trying to set her up in this movie was like a little like... I was a little mixed on it, but I still really liked her character, and I do like how they did everything with her. So like that's why it's kind of mixed for me. I think there's a little time spent on it that I was like... I kind of want to put that time into something else, but it wasn't like enough to drag the movie down or anything.
She genuinely... I think it's like the...
And she did great.
It was such a great... I think it was a really cool story to tell. I think it's the right way to introduce the X-Men, find ways to include them in our lived-in universe, but in the right way, you know? And so I love seeing Jean Grey. Sounds like we're going to maybe get Storm in Black Panther 3.
I'm sure.
So, like, that kind of stuff I want to see.
I have been seeing some reviews since the movie of, like, saying, was she too evil kind of thing. Like, I saw Escape Pod saying that, and I saw...
I'm glad you brought
like
that up. I saw stuff about that, too.
Yeah.
I hate that comment.
Yeah.
You know why? Because we as fans are way too hypocritical with stuff like that. Bro, you'll sit there and say that about Jean Grey, but then you'll be like, oh, Punisher, we love him. Bro, the guy's literally, like, just kills. And we all acknowledge that it's not in the right way, but we love his character. Like, Jean Grey in the comics is not any sort of, like, redeemable character necessarily. She's got a lot of trouble. She ends up getting worse. She gets worse. So I don't know. I think that's a really dumb take, because to me it's like, we have so many characters. Like, Iron Man's literally what's the word? Like, he's like government blacklisted from the military or whatever because of his stuff. You know, like, there's like a lot of our heroes go through things. You know,
I think they just making her the villain. I guess people were just like, it's weird that she's gonna be a hero then become the villain. That's what I've been seeing people say. So I don't know if someone will feel that way. I didn't feel that way, but who knows?
Yeah, no, that's one thing I saw it. I just wanted to call it out because I think it's dumb. Because it's like, you know how many heroes you love that have done really bad
based
things?
on what I've seen from, like, even just the old X-Men movies and stuff, I'm just like, she ends up being someone who becomes a problem.
I mean,
so
she's got a lot of trauma. She's
unhinged. It's like she hangs out with them. She is good sometimes, but then there's moments where she is the villain. You know,
and the beauty of this movie is you realize she's not a villain. So I don't think it's that crazy. Yeah, she does some things that are villainous, but like, she's doing them. We literally find out what she's doing them for, and we're like, and
she's young, you know, she's acting pretty impulsively, so I think it's okay. But
that
might be all the mixed stuff I heard. Honestly,
liked lots of stuff. First,
oh gosh,
New York City.
I don't know where to start.
Oh, New York City. Like,
it was a character, dude.
It was a character
in
the
nailed
movie, and I needed that. And honestly,
Tom needed that
even more, but it was definitely more than we've had with Tom. I could have even used more. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I could have used even more New York City, but it was like the perfect amount to introduce for a character we haven't seen it with much.
Yeah,
it's just hard because when I was watching Spider-Man 1 today with Toby, it's like, wow, New York is so
I know
character in that movie.
And same with the Amazing Spider-Man.
And same with the Amazing Spider-Man. So I would love to see, like, in this trilogy, I would really love to see him keep being street level and see more New York as it goes on. But I think they did great including it like they haven't before.
Exactly.
Which was
so smart to get a new director who could kind of throw that in here.
Oh, can we talk Destin Daniel?
Yeah, Destin was a great pick.
I mean, give him the keys to the MCU. I'll let him direct anything.
There's a reason they wanted him to do King Dynasty, you know. So it's like, all right, like, this dude knows what he's doing. Like, he's obviously making movies that people really like.
Wonder Man was amazing, and we're not going to talk about
Shang-Chi. Everyone
on
liked
that this week, but Shang-Chi was really good. I think Shang-Chi is still so freaking great. And then you have Wonder Man and this. Like, he's proving himself. I feel like he's heading down a Ryan Coogler track. So
very much so.
You know, we're gonna see him someday do an original film that's fantastic too.
Exactly, 100%.
The guy's so talented.
Yeah,
I love that he was able to step into an existing character and do this well too. I think that's awesome. That could be really hard to do.
Basically, I mean, I'm going to say I think they listened to the fans on pretty much everything. It's we didn't want another multiverse movie. There was reports of that at the beginning, and we were like, please make Tom Holland just street level, doing street level stuff, and they did that. I think everyone's been like, dude, like, Spider-Man from the PS5 game and stuff is lit, and they were like, hey, we're going to do some action scenes like that. We were like, we need more swinging in the city from Tom. They exactly did that. And then all the action sequences too were just like so different from what he usually does. Yes. And I think they were like, hey, we don't want another mentor. And it was like, all right, no mentor. You know, it was like, I think they just kind of took all the criticisms that have been pretty valid for Tom's movies and just decided, all right, let's just kind of give everybody what they want.
We want this guy older now. We want him more
going through it.
Through it.
Yeah, changing. And nobody wanted the spell to be undone right away. And you know, I think they nailed what needed to be nailed in that way.
I am really glad the spell didn't get undone right away.
Me too. I think that was a big worry.
Still something so a little. Yeah, that's why I would still say I would like this to be movie 5, not 4, because I felt there was a little rush on a couple things.
There was
to me, but
I agree.
Still overall, like, really, really great.
Yes. Dude, there's so much more to shout out.
I mean, the hand sequence was phenomenal.
Yeah,
I knew
that was amazing.
I knew coming into the movie it was going to be crazy because everybody was talking about it. But even before he goes crazy, it looked great when he was just fighting him as is.
Yeah.
Then and credit his acting, but like, then when he
the
goes
action
off,
looks
it's
so good,
so great.
And then when he does go off and does the whole spiderweb thing, like it was just so sick to see that. And
Yep.
Oh, that ending scene with Jean was great. I loved how she
the bedroom
went into his mind, and May was the one basically helping.
Probably
her.
what teared me up the most, I think, was that scene.
Yeah,
I mean, that scene got me.
I think same. I think that's what got me the most.
That scene really got me.
That one got me. I think there's a few scenes that like the scenes that are peak in this film are peak, and I won't go through all of them, but I will say like
because there's a few.
Yeah, just major shout out to. Just I think Zendaya and Tom in this movie, dude. Like
so good.
Tom really impressed me in this movie. Like
this is his best performance of his career.
I agree, and he feels way older. He feels mature. He talks differently than he does in the other films. Like he looks like a baby.
That's a good
in
point.
the other films.
Good point.
And I'm like, dude, just in between these last 3 years, 6 years, whatever. Like you've changed so much.
Yeah.
Like since No Way Home is even like they do the flashback and they're like, you look like a whole different person.
Yep.
Just even in his mannerisms and aura and everything, like he just feels like an actual independent hero.
He does.
And Tom, I think, nailed all that. And also, he just, I don't know, something in his attitude was different in this movie.
Yep.
And it was great.
It felt more mature. It felt
more like Andrew. It kind of felt like...
Well, yeah, I said that on the car ride home, too.
You did.
It felt like he incorporated some things, which I feel like is realistic. He's met the other two Spider-Men, and he looks up to them. And he definitely incorporated some things from their personalities into his now personality.
Yes.
He felt goofier like Andrew.
Yeah.
He felt like he had like the build of Tobey Maguire. Like a lot of things.
His suit was like such a combo.
Yes.
Like, dude, yeah. You're right.
I love that.
And we got the organic webbing and things that were...
Which was so cool. I love the way they used the organic webbing as a narrative for him growing and changing.
I probably wouldn't have liked it.
Yes.
If they hadn't used it for good in the plot.
Yes.
And they did.
I agree.
It was a great plot device. Like that was something that I loved throughout the movie is like everyone's kind of telling him, dude, like why are you trying to change the nature of what you're going through?
And like
who you are and what you're becoming, or when you're going through things like this, like you're just changing, but you're still a good guy.
Yep.
And I think the Hulk and Zendaya really were the ones to nail that.
Yes.
Of like, what are you messing with here? Like, are you supposed to mess with these sort of things? I don't think you need to.
Even Punisher said it too. He was like, you don't need to change. You don't need to be different.
You don't need to be alone, kind of thing. He's like, I wouldn't be if I was you. You know, so
that was a great monologue when he was doing his Punisher voice and just talking about how dude, if I wouldn't choose to be this way.
He's like, this is a sentence.
This is a sentence. Like I hate the fact that you're trying to be on my level.
Yeah, he's like, if I could be with the people I love, I would. You know. And
yep.
That was the major theme that I think made the movie all work. It was like all what it was about the whole time is he's like watching his friends through his phone and he's just deciding I'm not going to be involved in their life at all because they don't remember me. I should stay away, keep them safe. And I think the whole movie's point is trying to be like, dude, you don't need to isolate yourself. Like you can go be friends with them because there are people that matter to you. Yep. And the moment he gets to be with them for like that, 5 minutes in their house and, he's like, this is the happiest I've been in like years. Ever. And I'm like, dude, like that's, like it wasn't so bad as he thought it would be to be in their life. Yeah. And he's like, you know what? I guess I don't have to be away from them.
Yeah, it's a phase of acceptance through grief, which is why I think that's the right time to do that in the story.
Yeah, it hits so hard.
Because, it's been a long time.
Yeah, he's like, I'm just going to be Spider-Man. Like,
he couldn't have done that at the beginning. There's no way. But
he's like, I'm just going to focus on crime and fighting, and that's it. And, like, it causes him to change. It causes him to go through so much stress and so much on his body and all this sort of stuff. And I just think that theme was, like, such a real theme.
Yep.
And I love seeing Spider-Man go through a theme like that. Like, that is the character.
Yeah, it feels much more like Spider-Man for sure.
100%. Like that's what he's going through in like pretty much every movie, like everything. In the comics, everything. Like that's just a Spider-Man thing is to go through it and he can't make it all work. He tries to be independent and he always ends up, needing help. And I think this was a great way for him to kind of learn that through his own decisions and things he does.
Yeah.
Compared to, I think, some of his other movies, right? He had the mentor, he had things that happen, RDJ takes the suit away, makes him learn how to do, things like that. This one, he learned it all for himself and his emotions and everything. And I was like, dude, that's peak.
That's peak.
Yep. That was the best part of the movie for me.
Best part.
Was that theme. That's the writing was just top tier there.
Yeah. It's, man. Yeah, no, I agree with everything you said. I think it's not much to add to that. I mean, I love seeing, talk about New York City as a character. I love seeing, them praise him and he gets to see how much they love him at the end. Too. That hits really hard. I love him just standing there in the crowd while Punisher's up there goofing off.
Me too.
And everybody gets to see how much people do notice him and do care about him.
Yeah.
I love that.
And the kid like does the thing at him, like, you know, that's kind of a shot I'm seeing everywhere.
Yes.
You know. And
yes.
Yeah, even Punisher caring about him.
It feels very Spider-Man 2 in that way.
Yeah,
like I could see why people were doing some comparisons to it, because I do think it feels Spider-Man 2 in the way of like he's learning that the city does notice, the city does care about him.
I'm always a fan of the city and the cops liking him. There's iterations where it's different. You know, even far like No Way Home, everyone's like not his fan in the beginning, and because they think he killed Mysterio, all that sort of stuff, right? And even a lot of Spider-Man video games, like you're against the cops during certain moments and things like that. I just like how he's working with them.
I want to see the lady from the Barrymore in this. I think in the next couple movies, I love their relationship.
I do too.
I feel very like Batman and Gordon with 100%. Them. I would love to 100%. See them continue.
Dude,
yeah, I don't know. Swinging sequences were fantastic.
It was great,
and they did a lot of new things that we haven't really seen before.
A lot of point of views.
That. A lot of cool point of views. Yeah. Him gliding down the building, all that kind of stuff was cool. So the point of view of him like jumping over built skyscrapers, like super sick.
Dude, yeah.
The back shot of him at the end. Back shots?
Oh.
The back shot of him at the end with it felt very the Batman, you know? It was like
with the sun and stuff?
Great,
oh, dude, yeah. That's a peak shot. There was that too, dude. Just even cinematography and color and everything was like awesome. Like, his suit was
upped
perfect.
The ante. Like, if you rewatch that first trailer, even though I thought the first trailer still looked great, like
I did
the coloring, the color grading, and the way everything looks is much better than when the first trailer was released.
That's right.
A lot of shots, if you put them side by side, like they are better.
Yeah, I need
to
look at that again.
You know, the from the montage at the beginning with the villains, like so many shots from that. Like, the one shot in the first trailer of the montage where there's a shot like face down of him in the air.
Yeah.
And there's that guy throwing scissors at him or whatever. Or like that shot looks 10 times better.
Okay.
The shot of the hand fighting him on like out almost like out in the water a little or something, like that looks 10 times better. Like so many shots that just look really good. And I think that makes sense with post editing and stuff, but
it was funny though that we thought really in that shot they might have been editing a character out, and it wasn't the case.
The hand was just that OP. Yeah. The hand is that crazy, bro.
Yeah. But yeah, no, shot so well. Like it was just such good colors, and action was shot so well. Like I agree. I don't know. Yeah, so much practicality, which was sick to see, of course. And we saw a lot of that when they were filming.
It makes it look that good.
It's once again a project that you just know was cared about. Time was put into it. They did take their time because this wasn't just right after No Way Home release. Like that was 2021, 2022.
Yeah.
Like that was years ago, dude.
Was.
And so like I'm glad we took their time to just make a good Spider-Man movie.
That's true.
Obviously it's paying off because everyone likes it.
It is for sure.
So that just goes to show,
Yeah.
Anytime you do that, people are gonna love it, and people love this character. And once you give them a good movie like this,
I mean, we're learning more and more that Spider-Man might have the most motion of any comic book character ever. Like I've never admitted that fully.
I've always thought that,
but I think he really does. I don't think anybody comes close now.
It's my favorite character of all time.
It's funny because I've always thought so many people love Batman, but Batman movies don't even have the motion that Spider-Man movies do. And it might be because of the dark difference. Like kids, like more people are going to see Spider-Man, but even this movie feels more mature than any of the other Spider-Man movies, to be honest.
I agree.
Punisher adds some to that for sure. Like honestly, it's more swearing than I think I've ever seen in a Spider-Man film.
100%.
Punisher. But like, I'm glad they didn't take that out. Like that's how Punisher is.
Yeah, and
it honestly, even though I don't care about it, it was something that's still like in the movie. I was like, man, this is the most language I think in any Spider-Man film. Has to be.
100%.
Because purely because
they're
Punisher.
Always with kids and everyone. Like they're with the high schoolers and all that, right? So it did good at being a brand new day, right? Like it was a good like kind of, I don't want to say a reboot. Like it kept a lot of what was also good from the other movies, but it did kind of refresh things in a way where it's kind of like we're gonna put this character on another level now. Like he's on a different level of life now, and I think that's what everybody wanted to feel right after No Way Home. That was the perfect way to go into the next series of this character. Is that so?
There you go.
Oh, loved it, dude.
Obviously, so much we could talk about. Make sure you stick around and subscribe for our clips. You can see them on Shorts. You can also see them on Insta, TikTok. Please follow us everywhere. Thank you for the support. We really appreciate it. Let's go into how we end the episode always. Where does it rank on our year? Let's talk about roughly where we'll actually do a clip on our Spider-Man ranking. You'll have to subscribe for that. But let's talk about where it ranks on our year and what we score it.
Okay.
Out of 5 out of 10. So obviously 9 out of 10 for me, 4.5 out of 5. Same for you? Did it stay the same after a third watch today?
Yeah, I'm solidified on a 4.5 out of 5.
Okay. He saw it 3 times. I've only seen it once. Yeah, so 4.5 out of 5 for both of us, 9 out of 10. I would still put it like up towards the like 9.3 range. Like, I wouldn't put it. It's not like a closer to a 4 than a 4.5. I think it's closer to a 5 than a 4.
Yeah,
if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So it's on the 4.5, 5 side, not the 4.5 side.
Yeah.
I think it's very, 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 very fantastic. I love the movie a ton. So.
And on your year?
On my year, is it 2?
2 out of 43.
2 out of 43. And in my top 4, I've got The Odyssey, Brand New Day, The Invite.
Yeah, Project Hail Mary, then The Invite.
Oh, Project Hail Mary, then The Invite. That's my top 4.
And then for me, I have it a 2 out of 47.
Okay.
So there you go.
And
it's
4?
4 and it's a 4.5 out of 5 for me. And then I have Odyssey, Spider-Man, Project Hail Mary, Obsession.
Okay.
My top 4.
Okay, so Invite's not quite in the
I think
top
it's number
4.
5, I think.
Number 5.
So.
So Obsession goes. Okay, I get it. Obsession, by the way, out on Peacock now. Anyways, yeah. Okay, big question we ask every week. Is this a movie we want to keep in our movieverse timeline or one we want to forget about? Obviously,
keep it 100%.
It's on the bookshelf, and to be honest, there isn't, even with some lower rated, there isn't a Spider-Man movie I'm not keeping on my bookshelf, just so you know.
I agree. I would keep them all.
I would
keep them all.
It would take a lot for me to not keep a Spider-Man movie
I
on my
agree.
bookshelf. So.
And this one,
spoiler.
For sure, I'm so happy.
There's some bias.
I'll be happy to rewatch it in the future when it's on streaming and DVD and stuff.
Yep.
I'll probably buy the DVD.
I can't wait to rewatch it. So
yeah.
There you go. There's our thoughts on Brand New Day this week. The movie is One Night Only, the new rom-com starring Callum Turner, Monica Barbaro. Super stoked for this movie.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun.
Can't wait. And then the week after that, End of Oak Street. So got a couple great movies coming up. Make sure you subscribe, follow along. Appreciate the support, and we'll see you next week in the Movieverse.